Hello everyone, you are back with another episode of Vitamin E, and today my topic has nothing to do with pregnancy or anything. With my moms, I do a lot of shadow work, and something that I'm about to start incorporating with them is something called mirror gazing. Over the past few months, I've noticed that I need a lot of shadow work. Okay? When you get into businesses, when you're helping people, there's never a time when you're like, oh yeah, I'm perfect. I don't have any issues or any problems. Yeah, we all face issues, all have problems, all have traumas. It's just based on what are we gonna do about it. So mirror gazing is basically looking at yourself directly in the eye for 5 to 10 minutes. Now, this is hard because when you do this, you're gonna have thoughts, you're gonna see all your doubts, you're gonna see all your fears, you're gonna see what you don't like about yourself, and you're gonna have to try to sit there and look at yourself for 5 to 10 minutes. Now, the only reason I'm doing this video is because I want to be open so other people can start healing too. This is a season of self-love, and talking to my cousin, she already said this is the season for being selfish. And that is something that I have not been at all. I'm always giving more than I even should. And looking at myself and mirror gazing was very, very hard for me. And I do got my stuff written down, what I want to say. So when I mirror gazed today, like literally just a few minutes ago, I literally wanted to just bust out crying. I did, because I looked in my eyes and I saw somebody that was very angry, very hurt. And I looked at myself and I was just like, how did I let myself get like this? I instantly started thinking about stuff I didn't like about myself. I was thinking about, oh, my weight too big, or thinking about my eyebrows being out of whack, or my eyelashes not filled in how they need to be, or my face chubby, like all that stuff. And I thought after I got to thinking, I was just like, why is that the first thing that comes to my mind when I look at myself? Why am I thinking about stuff to change as soon as I look at myself instead of encouraging myself, And I start thinking, and I'm just like, because that's what's put in you, to make sure you're perfect, to make sure, nothing's out of place. Because if you were not perfect, or you do not look the part, or you do not look the image, then something is wrong. You don't fit into the picture that you're supposed to fit into. And then it's like when you already see these faults, you try to cover them up so other people don't see them. But you still notice them. You still see them. And I told myself, like, the love I give out, I deserve that for myself. I feel like I deserve to be selfish, and I deserve to be unavailable. And, I have to love me, so I started thinking, how do I win me over? How do I date myself? And how do I love myself? And everything that I give to everyone else, I am definitely worthy of it. Because when I'm not giving it to myself, I'm definitely giving it to all these other people. But since I don't care how I should about myself, or pour into myself how I should, I always expect everybody else to overcompensate for what I'm not giving myself, for the love I'm missing with myself. And then I'm mad that they don't meet my expectations for loving me. And I give my all to people, always, 100%, and it's usually not reciprocated. I usually end up being the one hurt. I know my love can come off as controlling or harsh sometimes, and somebody actually told me that my love comes off as that, but it's just because I love so strong, but they can see that I'm not actually trying to hurt them, that I'm actually loving them. And that meant so much to me that somebody could see through, me being so harsh and everything, or me being controlling, and seeing that I actually care and that I'm actually, doing it because I love them. And that meant a whole bunch to me for somebody to say that to me. I often think it would be so much easier if people could see from my point of view and see how I care from my point of view. And, I just, like I said, the same things that I put into everybody else, it's time for me to put that into myself. And I looked in my eyes and I saw this anger and guilt and all of this. And that's what I've been feeling lately. I've been angry. I've been so angry. And I've been so guilty that I've dragged other people down with me. And I've been guilty that, for saying no or caring about myself for once, or doing stuff that I shouldn't. Didn't have any boundaries because I just wanted to give the love out that I felt like I wasn't getting. And sometimes, I would let people hurt me or people use me because I cared so much. And I wanted the attention that I wasn't giving myself. So it's just time for me to be selfish. And it's time for me to unlearn all these bad behaviors. And I'm saying that to say that, I have to start with myself. I can't expect anybody to love me before I love myself. And no one should have to come and overcompensate for the love I'm not giving myself. That's my job to love me. That's your job to love you. People can love you, however they want or whatever. That's their choice. But you gotta love you, because you are all you got at the end of the day. When you at home by yourself, all you got is you. Literally. And I guess it's a mental health thing too. If you need one, get a therapist. Please don't worry about what other people are saying. If you need one, get one. Please. It'll make a big difference. Start doing shadow work. Start identifying your traumas. Start looking into abandonment wounds and guilt wounds and all of that. Start mirror gazing so you can see what you need to work on. I know that for me, I got to do a lot of analyzing and a lot of self-care. And it's not going to be easy because, as you see, I'm very emotional. But like I said, there's so many emotions. I'm feeling anger that I even let this go on for so long. For me, giving my all to people and from people to just hurt me, that hurts. That makes me angry. Especially like I was talking to my parents, and when I'm with you, and I'm gonna give my 110% every time, because that's just the type of person I am. That's just the type of friend I am. So when people don't give that to me in return, it hurts. And so you just learn over time, not a good learning, but you learn that at least you're gonna get some type of attention. And that's not the right type of attention you should be attracting. You definitely have to love yourself. Stop caring about what people think and what people gonna say about you. And you gotta live for you. You gotta see who you are. And that's definitely something that I gotta start doing. I gotta live for me, and you gotta live for you. And it's hard, but like my therapist told me, write down your wants, not what somebody else wants for you. What do you like? What are your needs? What do you agree with? And if you don't know, that means you got some self-seeking to do. Don't let other people get in your head and create this person and this image for you that is not you, because then it's going to take forever for you to get out of that and find out what you like. If you are feeling like you are unloved, then you got to find all that stuff in yourself. And I know that, and it's going to be a hard, long journey, but healing is not easy. It hurts. It's digging up stuff that you wanted to keep hidden. But the first step is accountability, knowing that there's something going on with you and taking accountability for it, and then knowing how to fix it. As for me, I just got to start dating myself, loving myself, and creating boundaries. So, that being said, yesterday, You could have gotten over a little bit on me, but today I'm starting anew. I have boundaries. So if I don't want to, I'm not. Even if it makes me feel guilty, even if I feel like the person's gonna leave, if you are leaving or not agreeing or arguing with me because I set boundaries, that means that is literally the only reason why you were in my space, because I didn't have boundaries. So if you leave me and get mad at me because I have boundaries, that means that you are the problem, not me. No one has to do anything that they don't want to do. So I am definitely wishing peace and love to all of y'all. I'm wishing healing on all of us, because it is time for all of us to start healing, not just me. I love you guys. I thank you for watching, and it's probably gonna be more things like this just so I can update y'all on healing and all of that stuff. And yeah, get a journal, because I literally wrote everything down that I was feeling while I was looking at myself. So get a journal, start journaling. Love you guys.